Greetings everyone, Lady Starfire here. Welcome to my channel, and today I want to do a full moon sigil. We did one on the new moon for the things we want to bring to us. So now for the full moon, it's the things that we need to get rid of in our life. Okay, I've changed the angle. I'm hoping y'all can see it better. Plus I'm going to try a black Sharpie and see if that helps y'all to see what I'm doing better. It's a work in progress. Okay, so I kind of have to work with what I've got to work with here, and so I'm going to do the best I can. So now, once again, like I said, we're working on the things we want to get rid of in our life. Now, we also have to be careful in doing this because, when you just say, I need everything negative out of my life, well, what if your spouse is the negativity in your life? What if your children are the negativity in your life? So you really need to be careful about how you phrase these things, okay? And remember, and it harm none, all right? So it's just like opening up roadways, whatever's blocking you is going to get removed. So be specific in what it is. Let's go with, removing the negativity. But, you need to work out the best way to actually word these things, okay? So, so we're going to remove the negative energy that has been sent to us, or that people may try to send to us, okay? So basically protection from that, but we got to clear out what's there. So let's remove. I'm hoping y'all can see this. I'll turn it around for you. Remove negative energy sent to me. Okay? All right, let's see. Actually, that's going to be backwards for you anyway, right? So, all right. Or it may not. Anyway, so we're going to remove negative energy sent to me. So that way, it's anything that's coming from outside forces. Now, if you got somebody negative in your life that you need them removed from your life, then you can put it that way. Just be sure to state, and it harm none. You just want them to peacefully decide to go somewhere else, right? All right, so I kind of like the idea of using the lines and the curves and that sort of thing. If you want to use one of the wheels, like I taught you in the regular sigil video, by all means do it that way. I just kind of like the creativity of the lines myself. So, all right, so let's start. So we have an R. We have another R over here, so we're going to get rid of that one. I think my pen's not going to be as good as I thought it was. We're also going to get rid of our vowels because I'm not going to use them. I mean, you can if you want. All right, so now we have an M. We have another M over here, so we can get rid of U. We have a V there, so we can get rid of that V. We have an N. Means we get rid of that N and that N. We have a G here, so we're going to get rid of that G. We have a T, so we get rid of that T and that T. Okay, we've got a Y and S left. All right, so this leaves, letter-wise, R, M, V, N, G, T, Y, S, and that's all. Okay, so what this does, after we mark everything off, it leaves us with these letters. Okay, now you can use all your letters and just mark out the ones that have duplicate lines and curves, and that it's really up to you. I kind of like to do it this way and then break it down from these. I like to do it in the stair steps down for me. To me, it just makes more sense. All right, so from that means we have a down line, okay, coming off this R. We have a down line. We have what I call a backwards C. and we have a forward slant. All right. Now, with the M, if you draw yours with, I have to go get another marker. Okay, be right back. Have to get another marker now. Okay, so the black Sharpie decided that it didn't want to play with this today. So we're going to go for a blue, and we'll see how this does. Brought a spare just in case. All right, so as I was saying, if you make your end with these straight lines instead of the curved lines, then, you know, that's going to do away with most of your lines here. So you can choose, do you want curvy lines? Do you want straight lines? So since I have a lot of straight lines, I think I'm going to add this. Okay, let me remark all of these so that you can see them a little better. There we go. All right, so right now we have a straight line down, a backward C, a slant, and a hump. Okay, oops, there we go. All right, because that's coming from my M, and I only need one because I do it that way. All right, so with a V, we already have a slant going this way, so now we're going to get our slant going the other way. Our N we can kind of do away with because it has the down line, you know, two of those, and the slant. So we can just get rid of it, even though it's included because it has those lines, okay? I hope this makes sense to you. All right, so now our G, you know, we're going to have basically a C here. We already have a, well, we don't actually have the dash, so we get our dash, but we have a down line. Even though it's a shorter one, it doesn't matter, it's still a down line. The T, we already have both now because of, you know, what we did there. The Y, we have the two slants and a down, so we actually don't need it. And we have an S that you can either create, you could take the two, like the backward C and the forward C, or you can keep, you know, the cool curves of the C. All right, so I hope this is making maybe a little more sense to y'all, and especially since you can see, I'm trying. So, now from here is when you start creating your design, all right? And there's no right or wrong. You create it the way that you want, so that to you, it means this sigil, its whole purpose is to remove negative energy sent to me, okay? So, you know, if that's what you're using, but that's what we're using in this example. And I'm sorry I had to turn it this way, but I'm right-handed. So, that's why I moved the camera to this side, because over here you can't see it at all because my hand's in the way. All right, so here we're going to, I think I'm going to start with the S, simply because it's big, all right? And then you just look at the other stuff and figure out what you want to do with it and how you want to put it in there. And if you want to get real intricate, you can use as many of the downs and the slants and the everything as you want and add gobs of those things in there, so you have something literally from every word. Okay, so it's just so up to you. All right, so let's use, all right, so we're just gonna put a little mark there so I remember that I used it. So we're gonna use this slant, and then down here I can use that slant. And let's see, what else do I want? Let's use the down in here. Let's see, I want to use this big C here. I think I'm going to put the other one over here. Okay. Now that leaves me with, and it doesn't matter if the line is not as long or whatever, it's just whatever you want to do with it. And then I have that one. Okay. Yeah, so this is the first design I came up with. If I don't like that one, I can try making other ones, okay? But I think it's kind of interesting looking. If I want to go back and add some more of those, you know, extra lines that are in these other words, I can do that also, okay? So it's all about you. Remember, everything in this path and doing spell work is all about you. It's about what you're needing in your life to make it better, or what you're doing to help someone else. it's just, you know, doing the right thing. And, you know, it's your magic. Okay? So you make this look the way that you want it. I mean, you might want to turn the S sideways and start. That's okay. You know, you might want to incorporate that forward C in with that S. You might want to take and put the backward C up here. Okay. You might want to take and run one of your slants there, your straight line there. You might want to incorporate your single little hump in the center here. See, we still need the other slant, so what else do we need? I think that was it. So you might just want that other little slant real tiny right in there so nobody sees it, okay? Nobody have a clue it's there. They don't know. That's looks like a triangle in there. All right, so whatever it is, you know, just make it. You know, enjoy what you do. There's no right or wrong. You know, just create it. And while you're creating this, don't be sitting there thinking, oh, well, that looks kind of stupid. What am I going to do with that? Okay, because like right here, I don't know if we used our straight line one or not. We could close that off if we want. Okay, so just don't be doing that, going, oh, what did I do? How crazy does that look? All right. It's, you know, each mark that you do, okay, I'm removing negative energy sent to me. Okay. I'm removing negative energy sent to me. 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 Okay? And then you have a design. You know, and if you'll concentrate more on what your purpose is and maybe not so much on where you're putting all your lines, it's probably going to turn out exactly what you need. Okay? And it's going to be the way that it's supposed to be. You know, now if you're super creative and artistic and all that kind of stuff, you know, make this big elaborate thing if you want to. Just make sure that you're concentrating on your intent anytime you're doing a sigil. All right. So, but just remember, this one is our full moon sigil. Okay. Full moon is when we are getting rid of things. We are removing things from our life that is, you know, doesn't serve us. So energies diminish between the full moon and the new moon. Now, I would suggest if you're going to do the sigil before the moon goes actually full. You know, that's why I'm trying to get this video out right before the full moon. If you're watching it at a later time, you can do it whenever, but if you do it right before it goes full, the energies are at their highest. So that's putting all that strong energy into the sigil. After the moon goes full, the energies start diminishing down, which means whoever's sending you this, okay, their energy is lower. It makes this strong piece easier to stop their stuff, if that makes sense to you. Okay, so I hope this helps you. I hope this is a little better, that you're able to see this better. If there's something else that I need to do to make it easier for you, please let me know in the comments. That's the only way I know to try to do things a little different way to help you more. Okay, I do love y'all's comments and everything. Please be sure to share my videos. There's somebody out there that needs the information that won't get it if you don't share it. Okay, click the like for me. It helps the whole algorithm with YouTube so that more people will see my videos. If you haven't subscribed, do that. you know the drill. Click all the little buttons. If you enjoy my videos and feel like that I should keep making them, okay? So, but in the meantime, just remember, this one is for a full moon sigil. We draw it, sometime, right before the full moon. Best if you do it on that day. Check what time it goes full, so that you have all those really strong full moon energies going into your sigil. Focus on what it is that you're making it for, the words, the intent, okay, as you draw each line, okay? So be sure that you do all of this. I hope everything works out for you. Remember, be specific, be careful in how you're wording things, okay? Sometimes when you're removing negativity, you may remove something that you didn't really mean to, but if it happens, it means it was the big source of your negativity, if that's what you're doing. So we're getting rid of things, but, there are things we may not be ready to get rid of, so be careful in it. Be specific, okay? So that's why we do remove the energy, okay? So I hope that helps y'all. Everyone, have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day. Happy full moon. And till the next time, remember, I love y'all, and I'm here trying to help you. So blessed be.